I was involved in some litigation against a police department in Massachusetts, and we, called ahead through discovery. We were allowed to go to that city police department in Massachusetts. We got there, another attorney and myself, and before we were allowed to check in, we were held out in the anteroom. The city attorney came. The city attorney came. I mean, otherwise, if we're there talking to police people who at whatever level they're on, that's talking to a witness. So the city attorney came down and ushered us through. We went to the Sally Port. We went to the cells. We went to the holding area where our client had been injured. So my point is, shouldn't an actual attorney from the DA's office or someone, either Mr. Lally or Mr. Brennan or someone else, shouldn't someone from the other side have been there to answer some questions that came up and that I want to get into in a minute?
I mean, you're asking me what happens at the Norfolk DA's office and their processes and whether it makes sense to people who've done this for a living or been involved in this process. It doesn't make any sense to me. In my days as a prosecutor, or even in undergoing something from the defense side that we're talking about, yeah, I would expect somebody, a lawyer, somebody high up involved in the case to make sure and to document and witness everything that's happening to make sure that there are no problems. In this situation, based on what the motion says anyway, that wasn't the case. They sent the IT person and, nothing happened, and he just turned around and left, and $12,000 later, we're seeing a motion asking for the prosecution to reimburse the defense, which again, in a case full of, I've never seen anything like this before, but why am I surprised at this point? We now have a motion shortly before trial, a couple of months out, where the defense is asking for the court to order the prosecution to pay the defense. And when you saw a motion like that on the docket, most people, including myself, first reaction would be, why? That's just not generally how criminal litigation works. After you see what happened, you understand their frustration. And you also understand that this motion is the small potatoes motion. This is just laying the foundation for the nuclear bomb, which is coming, whenever, whether it's next week or shortly thereafter, where they're going to seek to dismiss the indictment for egregious misconduct, which I expect will go far beyond not preserving the original video, but it's going to go with the inverted video, the pattern of other evidence that they're alluding to that seems to have disappeared. Everything surrounding the video in this case is just bizarre. Missing ring video, missing library